Hi everyone, this is the second part to the last video which I put for the 12th standard people, and I'm pretty sure that everyone is engrossed in studies right now. We have just a month left, approximately 33 days from now, and everyone is bugged up, I suppose. So I will be giving you a plan for the next 30 days, 33 days to be exact. And if you're watching this video, just remember this. Watch this video only when you have studied all the subjects at least once before this, because this plan won't work. And this plan I have used in my 12th, in my IPCC. I have a video for that which has achieved n number of views. I have applied this in my CA final and it has given me results. So watch this carefully and plan your next 33 days strategically, and trust me, you can ace your exams easily with this plan. So let's start with the plan. Okay, so this planning is for 33 days, like the coming 33 days, and this is for the commerce people. The science people can adjust accordingly by putting in subjects, like shifting the subjects. So to start with 33 days, we have five subjects. So I think you can allot 6 days to each subject, and keep a day, like 2 days will be spare, so you can keep for your subjects in which you think you are weak. So 6 days on average for a subject. And to start with, what you can do is, for example, English exam is the very first exam. You can keep English revision. So these 33 days from now on, 28th to 1st of March, this would be your revision. And how can we divide it? 6 days per subject from 28th. So 28th to 2nd of February, what you can do is you can pick a subject which is the last. For example, you can pick maths or BST. Keep English for the last 6 days. For example, you have English exam 2nd, so from 25th, I think 24th, 25th to 1st of March, keep your English. Before that, so for example, BST as per the schedule has a 8-day gap and economics has a 9-day gap. So you have ample amount of time for that revision. So you can do Eco and BST right now, so that you have the other subjects are close enough to the exams. So that is something you can do. So you can start with Eco from 28th, then do BST, and then accounts, maths, and at the last English. And this plan is not for dividing 6 days. You have to micro manage all the days. For example, you start with BST, for example, start with Eco, for example, on 28th. So boil down your 6 days of Eco into per hour, like concept. For example, on the very first day, for example, there are 20 chapters and for example, there are 18 chapters and there are 6 days. So 3 chapters per day, and per day, if I'm taking 8 hours of study, so divide those chapters into number of hours and further concepts into number of minutes. This might seem very, like, how can I do this, tricky, but if you are able to do this thing, like divide it per concept, and if you follow it, no one can stop you from scoring the marks. Trust me, this is a certified plan which I have applied, and this has helped me till my CA finals, and I'm a chartered accountant. So just follow this, divide till the concept part for per minute or per hour, whatever like you want to divide from the subject. For example, 6 days, boil down, for example, 18 chapters, so 3 chapters per day, and per hour this concept, and so on. So just micro divide your chapters and concepts, and this you'll be through. Okay, so this division winds up your first revision, and as the exam starts, for example, first exam is English, and that would be on 2nd March, then it's accounts, 6th of March, 3 days approximately. So you can divide, you have to further divide those 3 days into the number of chapters again, but this has to be compressed now. Now you have to assess according to your competency that which chapter is more like important to you, and which you're weak at, which needs more attention and whatnot. So these 3 days have to be again divided. So you have to form this plan right now for the next 2 months. Then only you'll be able to do it. Then it's BST on 14th, which is 8 days gap, ample amount of time. One suggestion: don't study for the next exam in the previous days. For example, BST has 8 days, so many people might think that we'll study in maths also in those 8 days because maths has less days. Don't do it. don't do it, because it just distracts your attention from that subject, and that can cost you. And since that can spoil you both of your subjects somehow. So don't do that. If you're weak in maths, you have 3 days in maths. So in those 33 first revision days, just work on your maths more efficiently. Just do that. And those 3 days, again, divide it into your weak, strong chapters. And you'll be able to do it. It's not like rocket science. And then you have eco, which is 9 days. So again, a lot of amount of time. So this is your first revision. After this, your exam days. And resources, NCERT is your Bible. I will not say that don't follow any other book, but NCERT is something which you have to do. That is your Bible. And in accounts, you follow T.S. Garewal, so that is sufficient. After that, if you have time, then do other books for all these subjects. And I'll recommend that if you do it, you'll just practice more. So resources done and the planning done. And I think one motivation is just think about the time which is going to follow this exam. Like you're going to step into a new world, college and whatnot, like many important and interesting things coming up your way. Just be excited about it. Just think this 1-2 months period, just a gap, like just a gap to fun and so much learning. And just push this 2 months with ease, with planning and strategically doing it so that you get the amount of marks which you need, amount of confidence and the college which you want easily. So just follow this plan and trust me, you will ace it. No one can stop you. So all the best, study well and just believe in yourself.